welcome back. It's time for us to get into another conversation. Very interesting. We've been joined by the Deputy Ambassador for the Netherlands, and we're going to be talking about the Orange Week and why it is that the Dutch just love orange so much. I'm curious about that. She is Her Excellency Katja Lasseur. Welcome to Breakfast Daily. How are you? Good. Yeah, it's good to have you here.
Yeah, and we can see that you're wearing your orange flower already.
So, is there anything special about the color?
The orange comes from the surname of our royal family.
Oh.
They are called from Orange, from Orange Nassau, and that's why the color orange is very special for the Dutch celebrations.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So this is Orange Week, from Monday to Friday, different activities and all of that. What is the Orange Week, and what are you doing this year?
Well, usually, like every other embassy, we celebrate our national day, which is King's Day, which will be on Thursday. It's the King's birthday. But we also like to take the opportunity to use the entire week to celebrate Dutch and Ghanaian cultural cooperation, and just have a good time.
Right. And how important is it for you to actually celebrate your King's Week or, your culture here in Ghana?
It's extremely important. I think for every diplomat it's important to pay attention to culture because it builds bridges between nations. And it's just a lot of fun as well.
Right. So how is the King's Day celebrated in Netherlands?
In Netherlands, it's a day of the people, so everyone has a day off. Usually people will sit outside of their house and sell second-hand things. So there's flea markets, like free flea markets all around. A lot of cultural events, music performances. So it's a day of celebration.
And so this week, some of the activities that you've been having this week, what can you share with us?
So on Monday we started our Orange Week with a very beautiful event at Lasseur in Jamestown, where we collaborated with the Embassy of Suriname. We watched a film about the transatlantic slave trade. We had musical performances, and it was just a very, very lovely evening, and it was really beautiful to collaborate also with our friends from the Embassy of Suriname.
Yeah, and I found it interesting, the title of the movie, The Price of Sugar. Yeah. Can you share a little bit about that? I mean, I was having a conversation with His Excellency, the Ambassador, and he just gave me a bit of a background. But for our viewers, if you can just give us a little bit of background, The Price of Sugar.
So it's a very loaded term, because the price that the people who were taken from these coasts to places like Suriname had to pay to produce the sugar that was then sold all over the world. So yes, the film was very moving, very painful to watch at some points.
I can imagine.
But it was, it's very beautifully made. And I think Lasseur will show it now in their exposition upstairs, so that you can go and watch it.
Right. So apart from, the movies, what other events would you be having throughout this week? So
yesterday we had a day off. We were already tired. This evening we have a slam poetry event at Terra Alta. It's going to be very exciting. We have a Dutch poet come over from the Netherlands. She'll be collaborating with Ghanaian spoken word artists. So looking forward to that. And then on Thursday, obviously, it's the official reception to celebrate King's Day. And Friday, there will be a big after party for the Dutch community and friends of the embassy, again with a lot of music.
Okay. So apart from music, are there any other forms of, arts that the embassy supports?
Yes, so we try and work, for instance, last year we supported the Peja Festival, literary festival. We like to work with visual artists. We had the honor to hand an award to Ibrahim Mahama, the world famous visual artist from Tamale. He got an award from the Prince Claus Fund, which is a fund for cultural expression. So That's just some examples of the kind of art we support.
When, I mean, you're here in Ghana, and you know, how has Ghana been for you? You know, this few years. I think you've been here for like 5 years now. 5 years,
yes. Oh, it's been amazing. It's been an amazing adventure, and I'll be very sad to leave Ghana. I think I've become a little bit Ghanaian.
Yeah. Now, and talking about on the other side, Ghanaians who are in the diaspora, how does the embassy engage, you know, with them as well?
Yeah, so that's also one of the exciting things I learned when I came here, that there's a sizable diaspora from Ghana in the Netherlands. I think they were on their way to the UK, and then they somehow got stuck in Netherlands, and they built their communities there, and there's second, third generation Ghanaians now in Netherlands. And they obviously have a very strong ties with their home country, so they come back. There's a lot of creatives in that community, so I got to meet a lot of amazing people.
Right. Right, yeah, you just spoke about, you know, creatives, and we spoke about, you know, music and poetry. How important is it for you to work with creatives? What is it about the creative industry that you love and want to, you know, support or work with?
Well, obviously, creatives are creative, so they make you think out of the box. They have a special angle, the way they look at life. It inspires me personally to engage with creatives.
What's your do you have a favorite artist in Ghana?
A favorite artist in Ghana? Well, I recently met a young and upcoming musician. Well, he's not that upcoming anymore. Lasseur.
Okay.
Lasseur.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I really like the work he's doing.
Okay.
So yeah, I think at the moment he's my favorite.
Right,
That's
right.
nice.
Okay, so apart from the King's Day, are there other events that you've actually celebrated here in the past? I mean, events from Netherlands that you actually celebrated here in the past?
Like the King's Day.
Apart from the Orange Week.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. So obviously during COVID we couldn't do the Orange Week the way we usually did. So we tried to spread out small events throughout the year. There's also a tradition that in my beautiful garden we have an end of year celebration. We usually have some festivals. We had a whole range of musicians again coming, high life music, all kinds of things, blues, rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. So any final words to the Dutch community here in Ghana, to Friends of the Netherlands?
Yes, so Friends of the Netherlands, you've all been informed about the Orange Week. It's going to be an exciting week again. You're all very welcome to sign up, to join our events, and let's make it an amazing week. They can sign up on our social media. There's a reply address where people can sign up, and then they can see if there's still spaces because it's becoming very popular.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was nice having you on the show.
So we'll be speaking with Her Excellency Katja Lasseur, the Deputy Ambassador of the Netherlands to Ghana.